I am so embarrassed about this, and I'm hoping that you can relate, which is why I'm making this video. This stone has been on this dop, I think, for somewhere between 2 and 3 months. This is known as the Gemcutter's shame, and this is not something that I am normally guilty of, but due to teaching and writing and other life circumstances, I have not cut a stone on my beloved French jam peg machine in several months. And I'm planning to rectify that right now. So this is where taking good notes comes into play. I know that I'm cutting a topaz, it's an egg. I can see everything that I did on the crown. The crown is done. I can see that on the bottom of the stone, I had a lot of experimentation as I was trying to figure out my angles. I scratched out a lot. I'm hoping I can figure this out pretty easily, but it looks like hole 18, hole 14, hole 12. There's star facets at hole 18. That doesn't make sense. But what's this? Maybe it's 15, 11, and 10, but I didn't scratch out either one of them. Do I have two different sides? No, they're cut the same. The stone looks to be mostly polished. Why is it still on the dop? What's going on here? So if we look closely at this stone, I've got some little star facets down there. I don't know what I was doing when I cut this stone. It looks like the first tier is polished. Yeah, the rest of them aren't. Yeah, polished, not polished. That one's not polished, but it looks like the upper ones are. I think I'm just going to polish all of them except for what looks to be a couple, like these 3 are done. The rest of them are not done. So I have to figure out which one of these angle sets is right. I've got the break facets in 2 different places, but I'm guessing that just means they're for the different sides. Like that little triangle right there. Maybe they're at different holes. That little triangle's different. Okay, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Let's do it. Okay, let's do a little experiment, I guess on tier 2. So it's either gonna be a hole 11 or hole 14, and that's just assuming that this hasn't changed since the last time I used it, which I don't think it has. So we'll just give it a little touch. Okay, you see that little shiny triangle there? That's what I just did. So my cheater's not right, my angle's not right. That was hole 11. Let's see. Okay, so if hole 11 does not work, let's see what happens with hole 14. That sounds better. So now you can see the grease is on the second facet, but the right side is really where it's getting touched. Okay, a little bit more to the left. And again, a little bit more to go. Also, the diamond that's on this lap was obviously put on here 2 to 3 months ago, and this has just been sitting uncovered on my desk this whole time, still polishing fine. Okay, that was good. Now let's try the inside ring, see if we can get a good final polish. And little tiny scratches on there, but I think a little bit more pressure and we can get that out. Okay, that's better. Lines are straight. Okay, so that's 14 that I'm assuming is the last one 12. Let's see. Should be, according to this. That doesn't look good. So the index looks wrong again, and the angle's too low. That is weird. Maybe it's 10? But how would I have them both on the same? It's so weird. What was I doing 2 months ago? Okay, the index is 10. The angle's 10. The cheater's off. How can that be? 3 steps going up. The cheater setting should always be the same, but it's not. It's to the left. So we'll put this back to 0. See if that helps. Okay, yes, that did help quite a lot. Straightens out my line. Just needs a little bit more polishing time. Inside ring. I'm gonna go up a tiny bit. 10 again. That was a lot more difficult than I expected. The reason why, I don't know if you'll see this, but the wax is loose, just a little bit. It's kind of has its own little index, left and right. And that was not helping me. Still, I got some decently flat facets. Not all of them. You can see that one's pretty messed up. But I assume this is because it went from spring to summer and the wax and the dop did not expand and contract together, so it's just a little bit wiggly. I'm not going to show you the close-up because it's not pretty, but all the facets are done, which was my goal today, just to get this thing finished. The last step is to do the girdle. So let us change from the tin lead lap to the wood lap. And I think I can actually hit the inside ring with these long dops. Sweet. Okay, this stone is done. Let's see how it came out. But 2 months since my last refill. Okay, so now I don't want to take the wax off. Just want to take the stone off. So I'll scrape it back a little bit, heat it up, scrape it back a little bit more. Starting to reveal the crown that I did several months ago. Is ready for next time. And this one is ready for the final cleaning. Okay, let's see if it's been enough time. 3 months in the making, way too long, but you know, life happens. What do you think? A white topaz with a slight hint of blue, a kind of my own version of a typical egg brilliant with some inclusions, some crooked facets, and one more stone in the bag for my own personal trajectory in the world of jam pig faceting. No designs, no preconceived ideas, just following the facets as the stone tells me. No window, even though I don't have written angles. You can see I'm right on the critical angle as I tilt one side windows, then I tilt the other side windows just barely. See, I'm right on the critical angle, which is exactly what I wanted to be. Maximum yield, nice shape, sparkly. So if you have also felt and suffered the Gemcutter shame, it's okay. Just pick it up when you got the chance, finish it as you can, and just let yourself be the natural Gemcutter in your own time as life happens. This is Justin K. Prim, finishing my stones and alleviating my guilt and shame. I hope you can do the same in your gem cutting studio. And until the next time, I will see you later.